Okay, so how are we doing, guys? Yeah, today I am prepping my bike for sale. So I decided to sell the Cervélo. Sad day. Don't think I'm going to need it, or well, definitely probably not going to use it now. I've got the Specialized S-Works. I did enjoy riding this bike, to be fair, and it's got a lot of attention over the years of me riding it. I've been riding it just for about just under 2 years, I guess. And yeah, it's been a real nice bike to ride, and every time I ride it I get so much attention from it. I think it's quite a loud paint job for sure, you know, and it's not something you see every day. The brief when I did decide to paint it was to go loud, but I suppose what that does mean is that when you're trying to sell it, not everyone likes loud, I guess, but the people who do like loud. So anyway, selling it as it is. Decided I'm not going to take the wheels off. Was umming and ahhing whether to keep them and put some other wheels on, but I'll put it on as it is. They are pretty good nick. I mean, they were brand new when I bought it. When I bought them back in 2024, just before Wiggle went bust. I think I paid about 400 or 500 quid for them. I can't remember now. And everything's working fine, other than a little bit of damage to the frame, which you may be able to see here. It is where I would often, well, when I come to a standstill, I would stop pedaling, and sometimes my pedals would go backwards, so my crank would go backwards. And it's quite a common thing that if your free hub is a little bit like sticky, especially on new bikes, because they've got so much on new wheels, and because they got quite a lot of goo and grease inside the free hub, can mean that the chain comes off, and all of this damage that we got here is pretty much damage from the chain coming off. I can't see. I'm going to take the crank off in a minute and show you. There's a bit down there as well, you can see, but it is cosmetic, although I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm going to check it anyway. And anything, any paint that I need to touch up, I'm going to touch up, which I do obviously need to touch up. It's quite clear that it's a bit of feedback from people who have been looking at it, have highlighted that and say fair play, doesn't look that great, does it? So going to fix that up. Going to also take the rear wheel free hub off, give the chain a good clean, because that's a little bit grimy. Give the jockey wheels a clean and just make sure their alignment is alright, just to make sure that doesn't happen again. And yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm going to do today, and hopefully I'm going to sell it next weekend. Yeah, definitely needs a clean for sure, so give it a nice good clean as well. So yeah, what I'm going to do now, take the crank off, reveal the damage, just take some inspections there, show what I found, and then I'll start rubbing it down and exposing the carbon, just to make sure that there is no cracking. I don't think there will be. I think I would have felt it when I was riding it if there was. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with that. Okay, so you should be able to see that. There are no obvious signs to damage of the carbon. The paintwork is quite scratched, so I'm going to rub that back. Paintwork's just a bit thick there than anywhere else. Underneath it's fine. Well, fine, I mean it's damaged, but it's not damaged carbon anyway. So yeah, can take that off. I'm going to mask it around here. underlife here, back around here, and then just put probably a bit of a block of black around here. Don't know if I've really got everything in place to put the colour or the pattern back in. I'll see if I can. Don't know if I'll have time tonight, so just gonna rub that down in a minute and crack on. Right, so I've taken the bottom bracket out just to give me a bit more space to get rubbing down and without actually damaging paint on the bottom bracket, and to get a nice finish. Right then, so I've rubbed it down back to the carbon in the worst spots. It's quite an aggressive sandpaper, but just wanted to make sure I got off all the paint. You can see the carbon, I don't know, whatever it's called, like pattern. It's not like your regular carbon. You can see some bits there. Anyway, there's not any damage. You can see all the way around at the sunshine. You can see even on the bottom. Okay, zoom straight in. Yep. Yeah, it's all looking good. Anyway, gonna mask that back up now and give it a bit of a paint. Then I'm going to give the rest of the bike a bit of a clean down. think that's come out pretty good actually, to be honest with you. Looks really nice and flat. You can see it's just drying now. It's lifted a little bit, but just make sure there's no paint on underneath it. That's fine. Yeah, it looks nice and flat, really good. Quite pleased I did that actually. I haven't got any white paint in the garage anyway, so it's gonna have to be black, but it's pretty much gonna be behind the whole chain crank anyway, so you wouldn't see any detail there, so it's not like it's lost, and it does look much better as it is. So just use literally Alfred's primer black, and this is the matte finish paint I've used. I've used it a few times now. It smells really nice, which is weird, but yeah, that is what I'm going to be using in a minute to finish it off. Just about to see the matte lacquer going off. With it being black and it being sunny, it will literally take me minutes to be touchable and fine. But yeah, looking alright, isn't it? Okay, so I'll come indoors now. It's a little bit dark outside. Well, not too bad, but anyway, that's the finish. Does look good. I've given the bike a clean. The underside of the saddle was quite dirty. Underneath here there's a bit of tyre rub, nothing major. And cleaned around the brakes as well. They were a bit dirty. I don't think I've cleaned this bike since I've been back from Ibiza, so it's been quite a long time. Some of the dirt was probably a beef one, so it comes for free. So okay, I'm going to put the bottom bracket in now. Give it a last bit of tidy up. And then put the crank back on, clean the chain, do the free hub. Put a bit of grease on the bracket, that will cover the whole thread as I wind it in. Get it all into that. Okay, crank's on, looks good. Yeah, paint looks good. As I said, you probably wouldn't notice it. I've patched it up. Bearings are good.